With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's the versatile Jordan James. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. A run with James. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 31-yard line.
They run out of the gun, and here's James. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Audric Estime, touchdown, 49ers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Niners 7, Bills nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll take this down to the 47. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
2nd and 6 at the 49ers 47-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Half. Ready?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got that to the rookie wideout from Georgia. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Gain of 5.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Regular. Go!
Throwing is Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Round 80!
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Buffalo. Allen going to give it to Cook. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Now it is first and goal.
Go.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 10-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Play. Alert, alert, alert. Ready? Look out.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll swing this out to James. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Big stride. Look at him go. And he'll take this one in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. The PAT up and good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard 20-yard line.
Here's Brown. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
From
6.
the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 13 on that screenplay and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 39 yards.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
This is caught at 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. One more time going up top with Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bills.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, here is a run with James. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Christian Benford brings him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
7. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
San Francisco.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's James. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Now here's second and goal. James will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Niners 21, Bills 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. McLeod now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Middle.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard
Ball
line.
on the 27. Here's second and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Second and goal.
Get set, get set.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Estime. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5 to fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they forced the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's James, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll go play action. Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Get set, get set.
They'll run with Estime. And he will score! Audric Estime, touchdown, 49ers. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul.
Round 80. What's up?
On 1st down, it's Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bills first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw once more. Here's Allen. The second down throw is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Open right side is likely. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Incomplete from the contact. Turnover on downs.
Kittle is the man in motion. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. All 52. 319. What's up?
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On first and 10, it's Cook. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of... tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Get set, get set. Up.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
21.
On 2nd down, James. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The 25-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up.
I'm not having fun anymore.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Third down, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver here, was trying to target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLeod now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Pass caught left side by Likely. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
They'll go play action here with Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He gets this complete to Shakir. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. Allen going to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. Down inside the 10. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
31. Bills 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.